Namaste all, Dr. Meenakshi here. So I am back with the series of congenital diseases. That is, today I am going to explain another two congenital disorders which caused in children, especially in pediatrics. Those are congenital talipes equinovarus, that is in our Ayurveda it is correlated with the Pada Vikriti, and congenital syphilis. These both diseases today we will see. And firstly, what is this Pada Vikriti? That is congenital talipes equinovarus. That is nothing but club foot. Normal term we use in for this disease is club foot. Maybe I think you all heard this term. Here we can divide the congenital talipes equinovarus as congenital means as we know through genetic or chromosomes anything caused, and coming for talipes is club foot, and equinus means fully dorsiflexion of foot is prevented due to flexion in the plantar flexion, and varus means foot is inverted and adducted at mid-tarsal joint. So the condition here will be club foot due to prevention of fixation in the plantar flexion and inverted and adducted at the mid-tarsal joint. This condition is known as congenital talipes equinovarus. And coming for causes, what will be the causes for this condition? Maybe congenital causes may be present or acquired causes, but as we are dealing with the pediatric topic, so the acquired cause will not come here I think, especially it's related with the congenital causes. Again in congenital also what all we can guess? Environmental factor like intrauterine compression, or genetic factors, or dysplasia, or in the drugs in the gestation period like thalidomide. These all contraindicated drugs, use of these drugs can cause the congenital talipes equinovarus in a kid. Coming for pathology, what will be the pathology of this disease? Involves four major deformities. This from occurrence to the clinical features, it can be divided into four major deformities like equinus, varus, adduction of forefoot, and medial rotation of tibia. Here what is equinus? As we saw, flexion of the ankle joint will be present, one deformity, or varus means inversion of foot at subtarsal joint, and third deformity is adduction of forefoot may be present, and fourth that is medial rotation of tibia. These all will be the four major deformities present in the talipes equinovarus. And coming for the degree of deformity, there are 3 degrees of deformity involved in this case, like first degree, second degree, and third degree. And what will happen in this first degree? Only adduction of forefoot will be present in first degree, and adduction and equinus of forefoot will be present in second degree, and adduction, equinus, and inversion of foot will be present in third degree. These are 3 degrees of deformities present in congenital talipes equinovarus condition. What changes we can guess here in the bone? Especially these bone changes will be involved secondary only. In general, displacement and rotation of the bone will be present here. And clinical features, coming for clinical features, more in this condition is more common in boys. By seeing ratio, male is to female is 2:1. 2 is female and 1 female will be affected, and generally it is unilateral condition, and deformity itself is diagnostic. By seeing the deformity we can diagnose a condition. Coming for treatment, here treatment also we will give according to 3 age groups, like below 5 years, 5 to 10 years, and above 10 years. In below 5 years we can go for the deformity by correction of the deformity by manipulation, and 5 to 10 years we have to go for bone surgical procedure, and about 10 years we should go for the transectomy of a condition. These are three groups of a age group which we go for the treatment of Pada Vikruti, that is clubfoot condition, that in modern it is correlated with the congenital talipes equinovarus. So this was about the disease explanation, and coming for next disease, that is congenital syphilis. We will see what is that. And next is congenital syphilis, right? What is this congenital syphilis? In Kamarabhrutya, the disease congenital syphilis is the matter of importance. They have the importance of this because it will be caused only in pediatric age group. The congenital syphilis is neither a contagious disease nor a disease under STD, sexual transmitted diseases. The infection is transmitted through placenta of an infected mother. How this disease will be caused? Through the infection to the placenta of the infected mother. The infection will be transferred to the child. So it is related only for the Kamarabhrutya. And here organism which causes the infection is spherocheat, namely Treponema pallidum is a organism which causes this infection. And here clinical features will be present as birth of a syphilitic baby is often preceded by recurrent abortions. How it will be caused? Due to recurrent abortions, the syphilitic baby will be taken birth. Eye lesions will be present. Permanent damage from in vitro infections will be present. Like permanent damage means hot cross bun skull and parrot nodes, localized thickening of the frontal and parental bones will be present. Saddle nose due to destruction of nasal bones will be present. High arched palate and bulldog face will be present here, and the teeth will be like Hutchinson's teeth, means peg like incision of permanent teeth will be present here. These all are clinical features. Hutchinson's trade, Hutchinson's teeth, intraintestinal nerve deafness will be present, and early manifestations are almost similar to the acquired syphilis, infection of syphilis, like characteristics will be present here. And generalized skin papular lesions are also common, and clinical features are syphilitic snuffles will be present, like blood stained, thick purulent nasal discharge may block the nostril and may produce bubbling sound during breathing. This is one of the clinical feature present in airway, especially nostril. And the face will be like old man face. I showed a picture for you, you can go through. I will show the pictures because these are what I am explaining clinical features. Immediately beside you can go through the pictures and you will get a perfect idea about the disease. So I will keep a picture of a disease, clinical features, or a symptomatic picture of a disease, and I will explain the clinical features so that it will be easy for you to understand. And a bone lesion may produce after 6 months. After 6 months only bone lesions may be present. And painless knee joints effusion usually at the age of 10 to 20 years may appear, and the movement restriction to the baby may appear after 10 to 12 years. These all are clinical features of congenital syphilis. So we saw what is this congenital syphilis and its clinical features and how it will be caused. But here how it will be caused, as we know, the placental infection will be caused by the mother to a child. So there is no any particular treatment. We can go for the symptomatic treatment, like to subside a clinical feature according to base supplementary treatment we can give, but there is no any permanent solution or a permanent treatment for this. According to systemic clinical features, we can go for the treatment. In chronic condition, however, we know as it is congenital disorder, we will not be having any permanent solution or permanent treatment for this condition. So here it completes the series of congenital disorders. In next video I will start a new topic. So here these all diseases which I explained comes under the series of congenital disorders. If you have any doubts, you can comment in a comment section box. Thank you.